Here are things that UK nurse applicants must know about work gaps. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's episode of All About Abroad. All About Abroad is a platform where we address your pressing questions or concerns about getting a job or getting a license overseas. I'm Karla Flores, your host, and today will be all about work gaps for those who are planning to become UK nurses. The question is there anything that I should do with my work gap if I'm applying to the UK as a nurse? A work gap is any period of time in which a person is not employed at a job. This period may range from weeks, months, or even years, depending on the person's situation. A work gap won't necessarily prevent you from successfully getting hired. However, an employer will definitely look for an explanation, since how you spent a certain period of time without employment may give insight on how you will become as an employee once you start working with them. Whichever country that you're applying to, it's very important that you declare any kind of work gap fully and correctly. You need to reflect all of your work gaps in your CV, including the start and end dates. These dates must also fit perfectly with the start and end dates of your employment records. Now, if you are applying as a UK nurse, your employer will most likely ask you to accomplish a work gap declaration form. Its format varies across different UK employers, but you must make sure that whatever is indicated here is consistent with what's indicated in your CV. If you're applying as a nurse in the UK, and you have at least 12 months of work gap in the last 3 years, then you will also be required to accomplish the character reference form. You can get this from your ABA recruiter during the COS compliance stage. Here, you will have to nominate a character referee who can verify the dates and the details of your work gap. He will also declare his relationship with you and for how long he has known you. Of course, covering the period of time when you have incurred the work gap. The referee must not be a relative, must actively hold a professional qualification or provides public service, and is a person of good standing in his community, such as a barangay chairman, a priest, a public accountant, a community doctor, a lawyer, or a public school teacher. This form must then be stamped, letter-headed, or submitted with an attached complement slip. We are continuously looking for IELTS or OET passer general ward nurses for University Hospital Sussex NHS Foundation Trust. This trust has Mr. Edmund Tabay as its nursing director, and he is the highest ranking Filipino nurse in the entire NHS. If you wish to know more about this trust, please visit the link on your screen for details. You may also contact our recruiter, Naomi Marcelino, through her mobile numbers. Now, if you have questions or concerns about overseas employment or licensing, please feel free to send them in through the link on your screen. ABA will be answering employment-related questions, whereas Tracker will be answering licensing-related ones. We are also continuously creating new video content just for you. Please do like and subscribe to the All About Abroad YouTube channel so that you can keep yourself posted. This has been Karla Flores, and thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. Have a great weekend!